Hey, what's good, Nathan? Good, Master Disaster. Striozy. Good, y'all. It's the Thursday, February 18th, 2021. Great having you guys back. What's good, Zachary Gross? So, today's going to be like an hour stream, but it's fine. Again, you know how it goes. We had these long streams, now we got the shorter one, so we'll just make the most of it. Jay, please, the truth. The use an X in his name, the underscore TRXTH. Definitely follow him. He says the conspiracy theorists have been stocked up and prepared for what's happening in Texas right now since last year. Meanwhile, the ones who called us crazy are suffering. Don't ever tell me don't ever tell me that what we do and say is useless. I guarantee this community saves lives. And it did. And then Jay made a thread on it back in September. Prince Tatted at Prince Tatted was telling you all of last year. Start listening to the conspiracy theorists. Thread, what to stock up on and prepare for a possible food shortage lockdown. It shows you this. So again, the message here is, the people who are always the kooky conspiracy theorists, why are they the ones who are always prepared, knowing what's happening? It's because they see the agenda. They don't fucking sit around and keep blowing things off. How many people saw this and said, "Oh, come on, man!" But you see it now. So today is Blood Sacrifice Day. Death 218, Death 25. So we get on 2/18, they with 25, life lesson number, 20 numerology. Death even has that 52 gematria. Like, they're gonna have some celebrity deaths today. So we're just gonna look at which ones we're gonna do. It's not Zach Ertz. I mean, you could just tell because if Zach Ertz died, you'd have more tweets. That's how you can tell if it's a death. There's no way he'd die with this many. But Ertz to be traded, cut. See, traded, cut. Just like as we explained before, blood sacrifice numbers and patterns, death stuff. They use them on people retiring, leaving a lot to be cut from the team. Zach Ertz, guys, this is an actor for the federal government. Football is very fake. Ertz 39, 21, 24, 69. See Zach Ertz 44 being cut. Cut 44. See? That type of number. Kill, execution, cut, Zach Ertz. Fly, Eagles, fly. They always like to put that in your face. Because it is the Jesuit order always doing this. Jesuit order 54. Kobe being Bryant 54. He's been in these fly, Eagles, fly rituals. He's from Philadelphia. So do you see how they use this stuff by the code? But I think we need to head straight to CNN and TMZ because we're looking for these celebrity murders. We could do Wikipedia too, but I feel like that's kind of almost cheating, like in a very loose sense. I mean, it's the easiest way to do it, but might as well see what they're publishing first. Obviously it's not technically cheating. It's just, I guess it's just better when doing it through the propaganda, but it doesn't really matter. How to watch NASA's rover land on Mars today. Watch the theatrical event by the numbers. Breaking: Eagles trade QB Carson Wentz to Colts. This is part of that ritual. Wait, Carson Wentz? Why do we have Zach Ertz? Why are we talking about him? Eagles trade QB Carson Wentz to Colts. It's breaking, so it had to have been talked about today. Guys, I'm showing you how football is fake. I'll show you as many times as possible. So first off, again, what numbers were we just talking about in the date numerology? Today's the day with 25, life lesson number, 20 numerology. Wentz 2520, talking about Carson Wentz on the front page. Do you see how every single day is literally this? I don't struggle telling you about NFL rituals on the front page. I never do because it's this. That's why. It's this easy. It really is. Carson Wentz, 58, like Freemasonry, 158, 59 with the S exception. Being traded to the Colts. No, but Andrew Luck, what is he doing right now? I'm just trying to update my knowledge on this guy. Former, oh, he doesn't play football anymore. What? Okay. Well, that's good. There's one less piece of shit actor to look at. Don't be surprised if this is synced up with him still, though. Carson Wentz. So they say it's traded to the Colts. Eagles trade QB Carson Wentz to Colts. So it could be the Colts numbers from his birthday or something. It's just gonna be something so easy from his birthday. That's why he's breaking the day by the numbers. December 30th. He has the same birthday as LeBron James and Tyson and or excuse me, Tyrese. Tyrese, LeBron James, and Tiger Woods. 12 plus 30 is 42. So from his birthday till today, 28th birthday till today, it's 50 days. Span of 51 days. So there's like Super Bowl numbers there, but my shit's a little choppy today. Colts 24. 1 month, 19 days. Saturn 119. 50 days. 7 weeks, 1 day. Span of 7 weeks, 2 days with the end date. Judgment Order 72. Probably spelled Indianapolis wrong. Oh, I guess not. Indianapolis Colts 105. Oh, thanks a lot, Marco, for that. Listen to your brother. Cross equals 61. 61 day numerology. For the Jesus sacrifice rituals. It could definitely be a black person we see dying today, too. I mean, they love to do that. Good catch. I don't know if he's here, Jeremiah. I don't know. He could definitely still show up. We still got like 40 minutes left or something. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. We're off to kind of a slow start, but I guess that's how it is. But see how they have this G right here behind Carson Wentz? They have the G. Freemasons. G, the compass and square with the orange crate. When you read an orange, you get 33. G also has Gematria 33, one of the ciphers they use. Thousands of turtles have been rescued from freezing waters in Texas. Is turtle equal? Turtle 39, turtle 66, turtles 25. They were 25 life less the number. See, turtles. That's why they don't have just one turtle. They're literally showing you a bunch of turtles. On a date with 25 life less the number, turtles, 25, thousands of turtles have been rescued from freezing waters in Texas. This is by the numbers programming constantly. And they're probably just mocking the people there. Thousands of turtles, just slow. The thing is, turtles, like, they're slow, but, like, they know what they're doing. That's the only difference. I don't want to dip out of this Carson Wentz thing. I think maybe we should just read it. That's probably what I should have done. Maybe spend, like, no more than 5 minutes on this. I also want to do it from his upcoming birthday. Might as well do that now. But again, I see Super Bowl numbers from his name, Chiefs numbers, America numbers. And then stuff like this, like 316 days from his birthday, 45 weeks, 10 months, 12 days, Andrew Luck, 112. I mean, you might as well say days from his birthday, September 12th. 207, 206 days. I guess this trade a sacrifice. Sacrifice 206 on this 218 dates, 206 days from Andrew Luck's birthday. They're trading him. Sacrifice 62, 293 is the 62nd prime, and this is literally what they're doing. I mean, I'm not gonna ever. I can't sit here and say this is not what they're doing. Sacrifice 206 in the Jewish cipher, 62. They have 293 right here as well, and we're talking about him being traded. Breaking news: he's just leaving the team. It's a sacrifice. Because think about it: if he's really good and everyone likes him, and he's the reason why they're winning games in the narrative, of course, in the narrative, then him leaving is not a good thing. Him being traded might not be a good thing. So it's very sacrificial. He's leaving the team. 293, the 62nd prime. 29 weeks and 3 days from his upcoming birthday. 206. What's trade equal? I know trade's 33. It traded 25. Today's day with 25 life lesson number being traded by the numbers. They didn't really use that word in its headline, so I don't want to go too much into that. I mean, it's definitely, to me, it seems like it's part of the riddle. You can take that piece what you will. Yeah, sure, they use it here too. I mean, sure, traded 25. I mean, they did it. I'm not trying to, here, even ever give you my opinion or anything. I'm trying to show you traded 25, day with 25 life lesson number. But then I'm always trying to give you some kind of benefit of the doubt to make it, you know what I mean? Like, not that they're not scripting this, they definitely are, but more like I'm never trying to go all over the place and get these numbers to make anything. I don't need to do that at all. That's what I always want to try to emphasize. I try my best to give you very clearly like what they're giving you in the media, like how they're pairing 28 and 33. Just how World Trade Center construction began in 68, completed in 20 or completed 28 years before it was demolished, right? So they pair 28 and 33 together all the time. When you write out 28, you get 141 and 156, just like 33. And that 28, I do see this 57, that championship number right there, but they're just writing those numbers in here, and they even use the number 33. They're always using these number rituals. A 28-year-old threw 33 touchdowns. They wanted to pair these numbers together. That's why they're doing that. Also, this score right here they're showing you sums to 227, the 49 prime. Today's the 49th day of the year, with 316 days remaining, and that's what I was also going to get at. It's 316 days from his birthday. They were 316 days remaining. So, or it was 316. Not from this birthday, but when we did it before, the past one. I just didn't touch on it. I didn't know too much what to say about that. And now I'm just putting in, now I'm just fucking this up. But I hope you get the point. If you don't, then I'll prove another point to you. Yeah, this is the wrong date now. Just don't mind what's on the screen. His birthday's December 30th. I'll let you know when we get something. Oh. Well, anyway, this is again from Carson Wentz's birthday. Oh, the other one was Andrew Luck's birthday. It was from his. It was that. Okay. Well, sup, Sinister. Thanks for joining. Glad you're back because we got more to do. Hey, what's good, Numerical Lion? How's it going, Dan? Great seeing you again. They discovered an ocean deep underground. We hardly explored this planet. Yeah, exactly. But there's so many things on this planet that we don't know about, or even the things that they could have explored that they will never tell us. I mean, there's just so much out there. Yeah, the Mars thingy to land today. I mean, Moon 218. Like I see that. I forgot what rover equals. 33. Mars is at 5115. I knew that there was no Mars in the day numerology, so I knew there was some other reason why they were putting it out here. But I really want to find just some death, killing, murder, sacrifice to talk about, just to keep it relevant to what today is. But even then, so far, look what we've seen. All the 25s they've done. We already talked about Ted Cruz. Do we have to talk about this fucker again? Come on. Ted Cancun Cruz. Just mocking you. Oh my goodness, man. Let's see if we can remember some of the numbers of him from yesterday. Cancun. Cancun 56. Ted Cancun Cruz. Cancun 56, like Society of Jesus. Cancun 20. Today's day with 20 numerology. They put in the power numbers. I know power is 58 and 22. 77, 32. Okay. Just make sure they're not throwing those around right now. But they're going to. They're probably doing it already. So I don't know who they're circling here. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't mean to skip this if you really want to know. But again, it's Ted Cruz mocking you. He's at, just he's mocking you. It's pretty much what he's doing. And of course, there's more to foreshadowing something. I'm not saying gloss over it. I'm not saying ignore it. There's always more to look at to all of these. But what's new with that fucker? Dolly Parton, don't put me on the pedestal. Passes on honorary statue, guys. This is what I'm saying. This is predictive programming for either another death around Dolly Parton because we've been having some, and guys, I've already been calling these things out. She's been having deaths around her at least, maybe all leading up to her death, or deaths from more people around her. I'm guarantee you that this is what this is about. I mean, come on, just like how before Kobe Bryant died, LeBron James passed his scoring record, and then Kobe Bryant passes the day later. I mean, they do this all the time. So now they say Dolly Parton, don't put me on a pedestal, passes on honorary statue at 8:34, murder 34 on this death 218 date, 25 life lesson number. Tennessee, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, man. On day with 16 numerology, Tennessee, the 16th state, all by the number 16. We've documented how they love to use the number 16 in so many of their rituals. And here on it was 16 numerology. We get this Tennessean actor, Dolly Parton, in this ritual by the numbers. That's why I like the Cody Dolly Parton. I feel like she's in these very crystal clear riddles all the time. And I don't even have to look for her. They just have her in the front page and think about it, like, why has she been in the front page all the time still? Like, why now? In the last, like, maybe 2-3 years ago, not so much. But in the past year, I'd say past 2 years max, but the past 3, 4, 5 years she wasn't, right? But now she's been in our face a bunch. Like, that tells you something. I didn't mean to click on her name. I wanted to just copy and paste it, but I mean, I can spell her name. Dolly Parton. 145 like Catholic. And is Dolly Parton 152 gonna die in the time of Joe Biden 152? Kamala Devi Harris 152? You know what I mean? Sure, I see the other numbers in her name too. A statue. Talking about a statue of her. Think of it, to immortalize you. Timing's just not right. I'm telling you that now, then you'll kill her soon. The legendary, or they're saying that there are more deaths are just going to surround her family and surround herself. The legendary country singer turned thumbs down on a proposal from lawmakers in her home state that would honor her with a statue on Capitol grounds. I want to thank the Tennessee legislature for their consideration of the bill to erect a statue of me on the Capitol grounds. I am honored and humbled by their intention, but I have asked the leaders of the state legislature to remove the bill from any and all consideration. Given all that is going on in the world, I don't think putting me on a pedestal is appropriate at this time. I hope, though, that somewhere down the road, several years from now, or perhaps after I'm gone, if you still feel I deserve it, then I'm certain I will stand proud in our great state capital as a grateful Tennessean. In the meantime, I'll continue to try to do good work to make this great state proud. And that does make sense of the COVID, the 53 COVID numbers in her name. Look at this monarch butterfly. She's an actor for this Illuminati Jesuit gang. And this is absolutely a Tennessean ritual. And by number 16, we're going to see how many days from her birthday she's here by the numbers. I don't think we've ever seen a Dolly Parton ritual that just wasn't so by the numbers. It wasn't just so easy to see. And it surprises me too because I don't know anything about her. She's just that person that they always put in my face for some reason. And we know the reasons, many occult, esoteric, etc. reasons, but January 19th till today. How old is she right now? 75 years old. 30 days, 31 days, 4 weeks, 2 days. Jesuit 4230. Killing 43. 31 11th prime. So what does statue equal? Because that's what this is about. Statue 86, 76, like blood sacrifice. They really are predicting this woman's death. I mean, I think it's pretty apparent at this point. Either that or, again, more deaths around her. It's one of the two leading up to her death. I mean, that's what I've already been seeing. It's already been happening. So this is a continuation pattern. Don't put me on a pedestal. I want to see what pedestal, because they're using that. I won't use their phrase. '78 like Jesuits. Kill COVID numbers too there. I'm just trying to see why else is 4 weeks, 2 days from my birthday. Sure, it's female 42. And again, we get the Saturn Jesuit numbers. Maybe we gotta do from her 75th birthday. 13 months. Wait. Did I do it correctly? Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was to her upcoming birthday. That's what they were doing. They would do. 48 weeks. Okay, 48 weeks. I'm so glad we're documenting this, but yeah, I don't have too much to say with the 48 weeks, even the 112, like, and pertaining to what she's doing, what this is about. See what else Tennessee equals. 47. Yeah, I need to go back to the chat. You guys probably have been shouting out some clues I've been missing. If that damn Rothschild devil made it to 100%, they can too. Yeah, she can definitely still make it to 100. Dolly and Betty White, you want them to get the golden retirement and make it to 100. Ah, because the Golden Girls. See, that's the thing. It's those riddles that I got to be thinking about. Exactly. So it'll just be death surrounding Dolly Parton until then. I mean, it could be that sick type of thing they're doing. If you're connected to Dolly Parton, this is the point where you start dropping. They do these types of riddles. Slow day in the world of murder and mayhem. Yep. Which is good, guys. Guys, if we go all day without any kind of celebrity death, I mean that's a good thing. That means that's. I mean, I don't want these things to happen. I mean, what's someone going to say? Oh, you guys are just lying. I mean, come on. Who can come here and deny this at this point? If nothing happened to me, I mean, come on. So that's the thing is like I don't care if someone gets turned off if nothing happens. It's like So every other prediction that's come true, you're just gonna throw out the window. Smells like another Ma Obama. Oh God, man, this is gonna make me angry, man, because I'm sick of these types of people. Oh God, look at his name, Nagooz, like niggas. Rep Joe Nagooz. Are you not seeing this shit? Oh my gosh, man, what a bunch of mockery. Rep Joe Nagooz. I hope that's how you say it. Democrats' youngest impeachment manager emerges as next gen star. This is the next BSer. The next black guy coming out acting like he's so cool. All the Gen Z thinks this guy's the man. Either I've never noticed this before, or they're really like, is this a new addition to the Capitol Hill? I need to look at old pictures of Capitol. I've never noticed this marble pattern, but I've been seeing this so much now. And I think it could just be my brain finally catching on to the pattern. I need to do some research. Because why am I now just seeing everyone standing in front of this type of black marble? If that's recent, then they're definitely, again, telling us something with this. I mean, they're telling us something with this regardless. 6 weeks after the harrowing day inside the Capitol, when he'd been urged to grab a gas mask and text his wife, I love you, as security officers evacuated lawmakers from the House, Rep. Joe Nagooz was making his 2-year-old daughter, Natalie, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in his kitchen. He was home in Colorado. I hope you guys can read this. I got 1 second. This cat's just ridiculous. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Okay. He was home in Colorado. He was safe, and after serving as the Democrats' youngest House manager to prosecute former President Trump during last week's impeachment trial, he was suddenly a political star. I wonder how. Because this is an actor for the federal government. In a party often criticized for its aging leadership, all three top House Democrats are octogenarians. The sudden prominence of new generation talent like Nagooz was a welcome development. Son of Eritrean refugees. Look at Tim Miller, Miller 33, Tim 42. Racism 36. He's just 36 during second term. I want to look at this guy up on Wikipedia because this is all a bunch of BS. Let's just see what Wikipedia says about this actor and show you how this is a guy by the numbers, an agent. Nagoose. The noose. On this Naguz. I mean, this is what the Jesuits do. Gooseneck? What guy doesn't even have a neck? Joe Nagooz. Nagoose. 38. Like nigga. Nigga 38. Joe Nagooz. 43, 101, the 26 prime, 142. When you write up 42, you get 142. When you let 42, nigger 42. Again, it's the same patterns on all the actors. This guy's a piece of shit deceiver. Born May 13th, 1984. Literally, Mark Zuckerberg has a very similar birthday. His is on Israel's birthday, May 14th, 1984. This guy born a day before this actor for the Jesuits. And I'm pointing this out now because wait until you see them maybe go hand in hand or do some kind of rituals together in the media at some point. So this is Colorado's 2nd Congressional District. He's a U.S. representative. All right. So May 13th, 1984. 36 years old. Wait until he's 38. Like his name equals 38. This guy could die at 38. You know what I mean? Let's see his birth numerology. I hope there's no death, killing, murder numbers. I really hope not, for his own good. Oh, this guy's fucked. This nigger is fucked. Sorry, and I'm saying that for the educational purpose because 102 birth numerology. I am not calling him this on the record. This is what the Jesuits are calling him. That's why his name equals 142. He's born today with 102 numerology. Slavery equals 102, and so does Nigger. That equals 102. See this? slavery 102 as well. This guy born with 102 numerology, slave 31, right? Slave 31, 31 numerology. And then he's born race 18, 18 numerology, and then 121 numerology, blood sacrifice 121. And his name equals 38. Guys, this guy could die in his 50s, and that's still early. I mean, it doesn't matter. Or he can have a lot of deaths connected to him. Again, he can have a lot of deaths around him, family, friends, and they'll be reporting it all the time. I really think it's one of the two. Because that's why you get people who die, later on. But, they probably have a lot of deaths around them, and they have these numbers in their name. One second, guys. I have to stop the video. Or not stop the video. I gotta just... Second. Alright. Go to the chat. This guy's a piece of shit, man. Thanks for sharing him, the outlaw. His full name is 59 and 76. Really, Dan? Oh god, man. Joseph D. That's why they even give that to us. Joseph D. Nagoose. Just to make it work. Just to make it work. Come on. Why don't we have his middle name? Why is he? Should I be able to go on Twitter and say, "Hey, can you tell me your middle name so I can update your Wikipedia page?" Oh no, I prefer to go by D. Yeah, because your Jesuit employer told you to. Joseph D. Nagoose, 59, 76, 148. Unbelievable. Negro, 59, 76. And in the Jewish cipher, nigger 148. It's the same exact numbers on these type of people. Again, Obama, 32, 31. Slave 31, 14. Negro 32. Obama born on August 4th in the Jewish cipher. His name equals 84. His birthday's August 4th, 1961. 61 to 18 prime. Race equals 18. This is what they do. Barack Obama. Barack 36, 18 like race. Racism 36. Barack Obama 181 the Jewish cipher. That's the 42nd prime. Nigger 42. See how they're doing this? Barack Obama 76 like Negro. Afro 68, Negro 32, slave. Not slave, excuse me. Negro 32. Slaves 31. Obama 32. This is unbelievable. This is why, if you understand this knowledge, it's no question what these people are doing. You can even see how many days from his birthday he assumed office. They're going to do the same pattern. May 13th, 2020. You can even, we could just do it to his upcoming birthday. We could do both. I mean, it might as well. May 13th is his birthday. His 35th, 36th birthday, January 3rd. This is an actor for the federal government. This is why I know this, because you're showing you right here. I mean, how's it not? Really, how's it not? Completely by the numbers of the exact numbers we know. Assumes office 131 days from his birthday. You see exactly what I'm trying to teach. 131 days from his birthday, he assumes office from his upcoming 37th birthday. Look, Negro 32, right? You were just looking at this. Negro 32, Obama 32, Barack Obama 32. 131 is the 32nd prime number. That's what I just said. I said we're going to get these same numbers from when he's assuming office. It's the same BS, same racist patterns. And look, again, this is what I'm saying. This shit proves itself every single day. All I do is put the shit in the calculator, the same exact formula, the same pattern with the same types of actors. It's the same exact shit. I do nothing else special. There's nothing special, no special tricks I do. And you see how it comes out to be the same exact numbers, same exact patterns every single time. Every single time. That's the whole point. They do this all the time. This is a routine. This is how they do it. This is how, if they don't do it this way, it's not their content put out there. And look, they brand it too. It's the Society of Jesus branding their propaganda. This is an embodiment of propaganda, a piece of shit, actor for the federal government. the Society of Jesus equals 235 reverse in alphabetical order. It also equals 1811. That's why November 18th, love doing their rituals that day. This is incredible. Joe Nagoose. This is stupid. You know, Nagoose, 71 like Catholic. Hey, what's good, Eric? Seattle next month. No, I won't be able to make the Seattle by next month, but if I was definitely in the area, I definitely would love to. Don't forget the Hussein. Yeah, oh yeah, Barack Hussein Obama. Hey, Natalie. I hope you feel better. I know. The best I can say is just keep resting. You know, time, and your body will just heal. And keep listening in, because if you keep listening to my rambling, then you're just not paying attention to the pain. So for you, I'll keep going. We'll do Barack Hussein Obama's gematria. Then we'll look at this tweet from Itachi. Not from him, but the tweet he's sharing. On 3/7, they'll honor Bryant. Get the joke? I think I do get the joke. Whoops. Whoops. I'm embarrassing myself. Yeah, Los Angeles 37. I think there's more too. But Kobe Bryant was I meant to type in Barack Hussein Obama. Just for everyone who wants to see. 64 like civil rights, African American 116. And just the joke of the name, Hussein. Saddam Hussein. Hussein equals 32 as well, like Negro. I mean, what are the odds of your Negro president? Hussein 32, Barack Obama 32, and Obama 32. Like Negro. The NBA will again honor the late Kobe Bryant on March 7th All-Star game with incorporating 24 points into the calculation of the final target score. The score format was used in 2020. The same format was used in 2020. Do you see this? Why else would you do that if you're not doing a numerical ritual? You're incorporating points into the calculation of the final target score? That means they're rigging it by the numbers. See, guys, they do this thing to let you know that they always do this. They always pretty much have a target score and have some kind of number ritual behind it. That's what they're telling you with this. Shams. That's what they use. That's what they use. Shams Charania to tell you about the sham from the Society of Jesus. The Athletic. I know Athletics has that Society of Jesus number. Go back to just the 4 base ciphers. That's all you ever need, really. Athletics 56, 97, Reflection 79, Society of Jesus. I learned this from doing some Oakland Athletics decodes. They would murder that one little boy who played for them, who was gonna play for them or something like that. Even give him some baseball name like that. I mean, it's just anyway. Shams Charania. March 7th, Sacrifice 73, Los Angeles 37. Bryant 37. Playing for Los Angeles by the numbers. That's why in 3/7, Los Angeles 37, Bryant 37, they're honoring him by the numbers for the Sacrifice 73. Oh, you're reaching. Let's fucking go. Why not? This is a ritual. Oh my goodness, man. Just silly. People need to see. Los Angeles 37, Bryant 37. I know Kobe's 33. I don't think it's 37, but just in case. Yeah, it's 33. March 3/7. Honor him. Honoring Kobe on 3/7. Sacrifice 73 as well. I won't even put that in. I'll just keep it extremely simple. And I would Otachi's been gone up. They threw him off Twitter many times, so I don't know if I can shut you out real quick. But hope you don't mind. I just want to retweet this. I guess do another one. Just, how it is. They keep censoring you every day. Oh, it's all good, Sonny. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back. Good having you back. It really is. The feed's blurry. Yeah, it's probably because of my OBS settings, and I don't know what to do. Lag. Oh, it's actually lagging blurry. Okay. Yeah, Shams. His name is Shams. Yeah, this is how they make fun of the fans. They name these people Shams, and he's out telling you about the fake sports. That's how it works. It's sick. That's why when people talk about oh yeah, all the guys in America watch sports, and how can you be a guy? And I'm sitting there like, man, you gotta be just so retarded to actually wanna actually think that way, choose to think that way. There's a problem with why all the men like sports. They're all fucking stupid. Kobe Bryant 157. That's the 37 prime number. Perfect. Thank you so much. Staples Center 157. Death Hoax 157. Trump was not lying. Corona was a hoax. Yeah, and that's why they had Trump say it. So then guess what? Now people say, "Oh, you guys are Q. You guys are just into Q," and of course Q saying it. They'll lump us in with Q and Trump if we now speak out against this stuff. That's why they did it. Because they could have equally had the Pope say it's a hoax. They could have had Joe Biden say it was, but they had Trump say it. They did the same with Hitler. They did the same with Saddam Hussein. They do with all these people. Absolute mockery. Well, it's purpose to get the vaccine out. I mean, I feel like there's some they could be using some sort of technology to exacerbate people, but you gotta wonder like what why is it only some people? Is it because they're all sick and shit? Did they finally pull the switch on the people that just had a poor way of living and eating? But even regardless of what they have out, man, how they're portraying it is absolute BS. I mean, the severity of it is so ridiculous. Oh, yeah, the next stimulus check. Yeah, I wonder when that ritual's gonna come out. With Kardashians posting about the mask giving cancer. Yeah, the mask. I mean, they spray the mask with chemicals and shit, and then they want you to wear it all day. And think about it, the CDC is recommending you wear one, a disposable one, so they want you to wear those. Guys, that means the CDC doesn't care about your health. That proves it. Donald Duck was a marked man. They didn't like him president. It was a huge psyop. He wasn't lying about shit, but fuck all of them though. I mean, they loved him as president. Donald Trump's an actor for the Jesuits. He did exactly what he was supposed to do at the exact right time and said all the exact right things. Only people who didn't like him as president were the people who were awake or the people who are asleep because they want the Democrat in office. But if you mean the Society of Jesus, he's a Jesuit trained actor. Is it another $600? I might just grow that again. I mean, I grew. I mean, we're on that topic because I was gonna be transparent with my account, but I've pretty much made the amount of money that they've given me. So I was gonna pull out because what ended up happening was that I made. See, I had a pullback, and I said if these pullbacks are gonna happen, I said okay. Once I get this pullback and things are hard to manage, I might just start over. I know. I guess if you're trying to really exponentially grow this, I would recommend that, but I wouldn't mind pulling out a bunch, starting back at 500, doing another $500 account challenge, and kind of get to this range. Because here's the thing, guys, I wasn't scaling up my sizes. I was only scaling up the positions I was taking. So if I'm at the point now where I'm taking so many positions that it's hard to manage, especially with work, and I'm never taking more than 150 to 100 shares. I feel like there's a point where I start taking a lot of lower quality setups. I wasn't even trying to. I mean, I just feel like it's just more risk I'm taking that's unnecessary. And I feel like there's a sweet spot with all that, with taking up to maybe between 3 to even up to 20 positions. But like you know, because they got some. There's some pretty exponential shit going on. Like here, there's always some kind of pullback. But guys, again, this is all with a stimulus check. And that's the thing. That's why like it's a bullshit amount of money to give us. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna grow it. Like it, if you have the skill to grow it, then it's just free capital to put in the market and grow. Sure, I have to pay tax on this, which is BS too. Which is also why I don't care about making so much on it. I mean, I have to pay. I don't pay that much in tax. I mean, I still have to pay a big chunk on this in tax, but it's not like a big amount of money because I don't make much. But when I show you this again, guys, it'll be at $500. So I don't. So just as for transparency, you can see what I'm doing, and don't think I didn't blow up my account or anything. I'm gonna pull out 800. You'll keep it safe for saving, especially where things are going. Right. This is like I think wiring out is a smart thing to do, especially if your strategy has kind of like scaled out. And I just again I don't see how taking more positions it's helped me and it can, but I feel like right now because I took a bunch more, and sure the market kind of sold off today, and when these aren't trending with everything else they do follow the market, but still not as much as the larger caps, but still I just feel like I'll still be trading right because with $500 I can still do damage. I mean it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I can still take even like three, four, five positions and still get the same exact growth. It's just with less positions, but still with a good amount of positions. So my growth might even be the same speed. How do I get my money? How do I get money for Social Security? I don't. This is my Social Security. I feel like this. I can make more money doing this than any sort of Social Security. Again, this is tax. It's only bullshit. But guys, I can open up an IRA and do the same thing. And when I do open up my IRA, my retirement account, I'm gonna be doing this as well. If especially if they let me partition it, I would like to do this in a retirement account. Because it's like playing cards or playing Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, just like playing crosswords, kind of doing just a little activity, kind of doing the side just to fuck around with. Like I kind of rather be something that at least grows an account. And sure, again, you can say the dollar is going to shit. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I'm wiring out money. I could take this money and wiring out and buy gold with it, right? And then that goes up. Like you could do all sorts of shit. So there is an importance of wiring out money, but at the same time, if you're going for super compound growth, you gotta be careful. And the thing is, there was a really good run up. I'm glad I held and did my shit. I did. Like I'm very, very happy with my profits. Happy with what happened. With how it was all low risk. With their stupid stimulus check. Oh, you love the stock talk, Raphael? Oh, awesome. Well, we might do a couple of minutes because I got to end soon. But we've talked about a lot of propping in anyway. But yeah, because the last time I'm saying this is because what's going to happen is that see my buying power. I don't want to take any more positions that makes this under 800. So in a few days it will clear, and then I can pull that out. And then you'll see this account at like 500-600 bucks, maybe even less, because I might have some losses or something. So again, that's just transparency. So when it happens, you're not like confused or what happened. I just decided to pull out. Again, if I was doing this completely full time, not working and stuff, I probably wouldn't care. But again, I feel like it's hard to manage with work, and there's so many positions I was taking. I was like, you know what, I liked it a lot better when it was just more steady, and I was still making money. I mean, you're still making the same amounts. It's the same thing, and it's less risk too. It's all about risk management. And the worst case, I could just say, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I'll just put it back in, right? I'd rather take it out, regret taking it out, and just put it back in. If the market like heats up again or something, but that's the thing. If the market heats up again, then I'll just make money out of that and then snowball that anyway. Like that's the whole point. Like, I don't think it matters. So I'm just being safe. Well, that's enough about that, I guess. But this is something I was see. It's like these things. See how this has been trending up from this line, this moving average. This is what I've been playing, and I've gotten here after I wasn't here for this pop, but you get in after the pop. I've explained this before. The first daily candle to make a new high after a huge pop is a good setup, and I've taught this setup before this happened, and this has happened. Huge pump, it starts to sell off and dump, and then see this level, and I've had these levels marked off, but this is like the 150, the half dollar, and I explained this. I said this was at the half dollar, consolidating over this, these previous resistance areas. It looked like a good low risk area to buy, and this is if you're wondering how I grew this stimulus money, this is literally the shit I've been doing. I'm buying stocks at these low risk areas where if this went against me, it'd be at 130, 139, 138. That's like 10, or from here, it's about 150. So it was at 10, 15, no more than 20 cents off its level. So you're risking 20 cents to make it hit highs of $2, right? So you're risking 20 to make 50. That's over a 2 to 1 your risk reward. So it's taking low risk trades, and then and I held because I saw that we're closing this gap, and I sold some here, and I'm still holding this now. I'm still holding because I'm see how this is forming a symmetrical triangle. So I'm holding a little bit, and it's either going to rip up to maybe 240 to even 250, or it's going to fail. And if it fails, I'll just probably cut it break even at that point, or a very small loss. So I'm holding my winners, like I'm watching them form, holding for the breakouts. Because if it's breaking out and you're taking profit as it's breaking out, I don't ever think it's a bad thing to do at all. Like I think it's always a wise thing to do. Sure, you can go higher, and you're scaling out as it's going higher. You can even add if you want, but since I'm not day trading this, so I don't really add unless I'm adding for a swing trade or something. But see how this is a good example. This is a perfect example. Perfect example of why you take profits and don't hold to the moon all the time. Sure, it ended up going higher. You could have got back in over here. You could have got back in here knowing that this could happen. But I would have definitely taken most of my profit here, if not all. Because especially if the next day it opened here. And think about all these days it's consolidating here. These are days your money could be in something else. And that's the whole point. I'm in and out, in and out, in and out. Notice that my portfolio is a lot different than last time I showed you. I'm in and out of these all the time. I don't hold them for super long because you don't want to be holding this consolidation with a small account because you could just be in something else that's popping up and making you money. So this is a day it gaps up. It can't hold its levels either. I'll be taking profit up here for sure. I mean, it couldn't even hold the $half. I'll definitely taken my profit after popping up that way. And you set alerts and they let you know. That's the thing. It's not that hands on. And those how I had that alert at 150. It's breaking a $half. See how it's setting up here? So this is exactly what I'm talking about. I might get into this with small size today, depending on how this candle closes, because it's clearly trending up since this year. This whole year, it's been trending up. That's all I care about. So it's gonna go as long as it's gonna go, and it's gonna run into some resistance around it because there's bag holders who bought at $2, $2.17. There's people who bought up here who are trying to sell. But I feel like it's all about having these things. See how this happened? This popped out of this triangle formation. So you want these to form triangles and pop out of them. That's kind of how I'm playing this. So like if I'd be buying here, but see, I want us to like pop out of 150 and head towards $2, ideally. But I'll even take 170s, 180s. But I want to pop out of this zone through the $half, and that's where I'll be taking profit. But I'm not in this right now. I was at some point. I think I might even stop out of this with a loss. I got into a little too high, but essentially it. Stock market is very rigged, and it's rigged by this way. I mean, it's the market makers playing these games. The people who know, again, the people who are promoting this, they know about this type of shit. They're waiting for it to pop, and then short up there, or what they probably want to do one day is squeeze out all these shorts up here. Because if this thing can, because ideally what you really want is this to break 217, and you want to be holding for that. If you're going for a home run, again, you don't hold this to $10. It can go, but here's the thing: how it's going to go to $10? Probably either releasing news or people just deciding to jump in and squeezing out these shorts right here. And then what's your next stop? 270. I mean, this thing could easily one day pop back up to like $3. Realistically, though, you want to at least break this $2 level, and it's you can at least go squeeze to 250. I think it's a good target if you try to go for a home run. But notice I'm not targeting $10. $100 going to there's this company's ATIF Holdings. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what this company's about. It's probably some scam. I don't know. Like I don't know who runs it. I don't trust it. It's a shit company. It's BS. That's why I'm not holding for the long run for it to no. I'm holding for this to pop here and take my money. That's literally how I play these. And I think I'm walking away with money. That's the whole point. I'm walking away with money. And now I'm gonna play with free money. Yeah, now I'm gonna bankroll this shit and have a good ass time and do the same exact thing. Yeah, Jane, I'm sorry you're super late too because it sucks I have a meeting right now. The only way you can luck out is if people are late to come back to this meeting. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm about to sign in right now. I'm glad you guys like the stock talk. The only reason I don't do it more because I do want to keep like gematria, numerology, and I know a lot of people here don't give a shit about that, but they're here for like what my channel's about, But I try to find balance at least. Like I saved it to the end, and it was a good time to because I was gonna tell you guys about that, about me pulling out my money. But again, I'm not pulling out all of it, and so I'll keep you updated as I keep growing this. And again, I tell you guys, you don't have to do these same stocks. You can do the same strategy with more expensive stocks. I just feel like your risk is harder to manage. I think managing your risk is just much easier with these. It's so easy. And I hate to say use the word easy with trading, but I mean, guys, my biggest loss still is like 20. Like as of late, is like $20. I mean, that's like a big loss for me, a big one. But like, of course, I can mentally handle it because it's a $20 loss. But imagine taking the occasional $20 loss, but your loss is usually $3, 4, $5, maybe $6, and those are more rare. But you're constantly getting like wins that are bigger. $40 win, $30 win, $20 win. Even locking in like my average win's like 10, $15, because this is like a small size with like 10, 20 cent pop. But if you have 10 positions and they all pop 10 cents or even 20 cents, you lock in half. That's $100. That's the type of stuff I was doing. I'm definitely down for the Google HQ meetup. You guys, the stream's over. It sucks that 82 people are here, and we're about to end. But I just gotta get used to that. Can I explain how to use gematria to predict the market? Yeah, you would. I would focus not on these. Then I would focus on things like Tesla, Moderna, and this. It's the same thing though. So for example, right? Catalysts usually make these things happen. News coming out. So let's just say the ATF does things just like Tesla. By number 44, for example. So if you're waiting for a breakup, maybe a day with 44 numerologies or a couple days, you would maybe make sure you're in for that. And it just makes you pay more attention to when things can happen. I think that's the best that you can do, and it can help you manage your risk too as well. But like for this thing, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how it's gonna do this, but for example, Tesla. This is a recent. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, because the Texas power outage, I think. But that's. It seems like this shit's already priced in, man. Like these things happen, they start selling off, and then there's a Texas power outage. It's like, okay, well, there's already started kind of weakening. Guess I'm just saying electric cars aren't as relevant now, or because of they're expensive to charge. But if you're wondering, so see this formation, maybe you're waiting for it to curl up and just pop up. I don't know what to say. 44-day numerology. Like the next, let's see. What numbers for Tesla? But I gotta go there. I gotta go right now anyway. But this is pretty much what you do. But guys, you see how I'm consistently making money. I really think it's much easier just to use price action. I mean, I didn't use a single lick of gematria to make the money I'm showing you here. None of this was done with gematria. So sure, it doesn't mean that you can't use it, but I mean, this is at least going to help you make money like very consistently. The gematria will help you make these big ass wins, right? Like with Moderna, like how Zach called that out, made a bunch of money like that. Yeah, sure, that's the bigger wins, right? But I'm talking about consistent everyday stuff. Then you probably want price action. But we'll talk about this some other time. Stay away from rig markets. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing or don't know much about them, then definitely stay away. I think that's the thing people should do. Don't put your money at risk if you're not too sure. If you don't have a strategy and a plan, like I have a plan drawn up and written down. I have a strategy. That's why I could talk about this and share with you because it's my strategy just at work. And it just makes me money. But bye everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Take care. Catch you later. A spare trillion. No, but that's the plan of making this money in the market, man. That's part of the plan. I'll catch you